All right, how I gotcha. How are you?
Hi.
Hi.
All right. Brian from 2Fab here. Nice to meet you both.
Hi, Brian from 2Fab.
Hi.
How you guys doing this morning? How does it feel to be out and about doing junkets?
So fun you're a first. So go
All
easy on
right.
us.
I'll do my best then. Now, both of you obviously no strangers to reality show, but I think the competition aspect of this one is definitely different for you. Did you have, hesitations about joining? What were your concerns maybe when it comes to that part of the game?
I personally was very nervous to do a competition show because I'm very competitive by nature. And I wouldn't do a dating show either usually because I don't want to show that vulnerable side of myself, that
Mm,
weakness. Like, I don't trust that, like, when I get competitive, I'm not going to just, like, not fully be in control of my best actions. But, the fact that it was in a Scottish castle really
right.
convinced me.
How about you, Reza?
I too am very competitive, and I was a huge Big Brother fan and had always wanted to do The Amazing Race or Big Brother or one of those competition shows. So when this opportunity presented itself and I was like in a coma from Shaw's getting canceled, I was like, this will be a really great reprieve to go hang out in a castle, which appeals to my Persianity. I have a lot of relatives who have houses that are actually nicer than the castle we stayed in. Our castle was a little drafty, I have to
Be
say.
a starter castle.
Yeah,
Starter castle. It
yes.
was it was a cute castle. It was
Yeah.
grand.
Go bigger, season two. And no spoilers on who the traitors are, but how did you think maybe you would handle the deception and strategy aspect of the game?
I was really nervous. I thought Reza would be the one to watch going in. I was like, he's gonna win the whole thing. He's our biggest competition. I just felt like you'd be a natural. I don't know if that's a compliment, but it is.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I mean, I take it
yeah.
as a compliment. And I come from 9 seasons of Shaws of Sunset. So, like, I was always waiting for someone to come for me. So I felt like you know,
Training for this.
I'd been, I'd done been training for this.
Yeah.
And like kind of along the same lines, did you feel like the reality stars kind of had more of a target on their back compared to the quote unquote normal people coming into the game?
A hundred.
Yeah, I definitely think so. Yeah.
Don't you remember there were comments about like
Uh-huh.
the
Oh yeah.
people were
They were
like,
just looking for reasons to hate us, which
yeah,
I don't blame them.
totally.
You know?
I was blinged out. We were going around in a
We were
circle.
brats.
We
We
were.
are we are brats. Yeah.
We were.
It's part of our charm. So, I mean, I would hate us.
Right. I was gonna say if I were coming into a game like this and saw people who've already been on TV, had careers, I'd be like, well, they gotta go. They have money already.
A
Right.
hundred per literally there was I didn't know that it was I swear I thought it was gonna be all Bravo people. And then when I
Mm,
found out it was Bravo people, contestant people, and normal civilians, I was like, wait, what? And it really infused this wonderful element that I wasn't expecting into the
mm,
game,
Yeah.
which you're talking about because people were talking about the need of the money versus deserving of the money, which was
mm.
an element that I wasn't expecting.
And then it became interesting because the longer we were there in the castle, you kind of realize, well, aren't these people now actually reality stars too in their own right? Like they're on camera. So it's
Exactly.
kind of like I thought, at what point are you going to lose that stigma?
Mm. And did you find some of them were like super fans of your shows? I know from what I've seen so far, there haven't been conversations like that, but did people come up to you? Did they want to know things? Were they trying to get gossip?
Oh, definitely. Some of them were huge fans, which, is always flattering and nice. I don't think it helped our game at all because people were there to win. Like I love you on your show, but also I'm here to take your money.
And you put this many reality stars into any room, and I think eventually tensions are going to rise, egos, whatever. But you add competition and money, into the mix, and I'm sure that heightens things even more. Were there? Did you clash with? Were people that you did clash with that maybe you weren't expecting to, or?
I mean, I will say, I feel like the Bravo family there was an unspoken bond. Like you're at a family reunion, you're like, oh, okay, this is my core family, and those are the weird cousins over there. Those are the big brother cousins, the weirdos. And then we got the Survivor ones. They're kind of cool, but we'll hang out at that family table. So yeah, it was a little bit cliquey at first.
Like Bravo versus CBS or.
I think when I rolled up and I saw Bravo Family, it was like a sigh of relief. And then, as the game continues, we all became a family just because we're doing this new project together.
Right.
So there definitely are people that I didn't consider family before the show that I include in my extended TV family now.
Right.
I was just say, who are maybe you surprised you got along so well with? Are there people that you do consider friends now that you didn't have going into it? Or stronger, I guess. Stronger bonds than you had before.
I didn't really know anyone. I knew of them from Bravo, but like we had never met in person. And I think pretty much it's such a unique experience that everyone pretty much, we went away friends.
Yeah, like I was chopping it up with like Ryan, Ryan and I were getting along. Ari and I were like Rachel, like the people that you were like hanging out with or eating with or whatever. There's a lot more time that you guys don't see than there is time that you get to see. And, you have convos and, I was trying to sell people adjacent castles. I'm like, you guys, how much do you think this castle is worth? And like, if I had my phone, I'd literally be on like Trulia looking up.
You and Ari are ready to start a castle real estate firm.
It sounds like there would be money in that. And for you, once you realized who all the other contestants were, was there anyone you were maybe worried about that you wouldn't get along with, that even if you did at the end? But
I knew I'd get along with you, but I was worried about how he played the game. I was surprised how well I got along with Ari. Because I always thought, like, The Bachelor, you have 25 girls fighting for you. Like, that's never going to work out, because even if you win, you're still the girl that battled 24 other girls. And I just was like, never really my vibe, but he's lovely, really lovely, and still married happily to his winner. So,
one of the few.
Right.
And did you know that Alan was going to be the host of this going into it? And what was your reaction to that? Because obviously I would geek out just seeing him in person.
That was probably the selling point for me, other than the Scottish castle. Like, to have Alan as the host, he's probably one of the most lovely, darling, charming, wonderful humans I've ever encountered. And he dresses amazing.
I was going to say, the looks that he's serving on this show are top tier.
Oh, yeah.
Top tier. Top
and
tier.
Were you able to like have downtime with him, or did they kind of keep the host and the contestants separate?
No, we were busy playing the game, and you know, he was there to instill a little fear. So it was kept very separate.
I definitely was trying to sneak out of my room at night. I was trying to slide notes under people's doors. I was trying to have fun during the times where we weren't supposed to be having fun.
I mean, I went to Catholic school. I thought I was ready to find out ways to break rules and sneak around. Like, that's what I did. But that security at that castle was
tight.
Yeah. Very tight.
I would write notes on. I had a thing that said "help," and I had taped it to the castle window facing out, just for fun, just in case someone saw and could come help me.
Yeah. And then I felt like doing that seriously a couple times. You know, it's an intense experience.
And now, Kate, I want to say congratulations. Obviously, the big news came out. You are expecting. Just congrats on that. And it seems like next year is going to be a big year for you. Just what do you think this next chapter looks like? And have you thought at all about what, your baby to be might think of your reality show past?
I've always,
and current, I guess.
Yeah, I've always hoped to be a mom. So this was just a dream come true. And, I'm expecting it's going to be a lot of work. That's what I hear.
Yeah.
So I'm buckling up for that. But frankly, I was on Below Deck for so long. It's a lot of work on that. I feel like all my years working on yachts, being a chief stew, drunk charter guests and some of my crew are the equivalent of a toddler. So
right.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What a blessing. Congratulations. So happy for you.
And for Reza, now that you are removed from the end of Shaw's, just how do you feel about how it all went down now, and what do you think next year, 2023, holds in store for you?
I mean, finding out that Shaw's was canceled on TMZ was kind of shocking because I thought we were on pause. That was like, but the Traitors was like the perfect thing for me to like go there and like deal with it. And now
Yeah.
I'm really excited. We actually bought the house across the street from us. The house that faces our house. There was
Really?
a lady living there for 50 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. And she was gonna sell it. I ran across the street. I wrote a note. I left it under her door. I said, I want to buy the house. She sold it to us. And Adam and I wrote and are pitching a renovation show around our house that's gonna be across the street
That's
from
so
us.
cool.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
State.
I mean, I don't know because there's a street in between us, but yes, it's totally like people are like, "Are you gonna buy up the neighborhood?"
A whole little compound.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, that is exciting for both of you. Good luck with everything next year. I can't wait to see the
Thank
rest of
you.
this show. It's so much fun, and you both are fantastic on it. So thank you for your time.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.